Libra. Let's jump into it and have a look and see what's coming up for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. Okay. Okay, I love that you've come up as the Justice card in your own element here. So I do feel as though there could be a lot of major changes occurring around you in regards to love. Okay, so karmic links, yes, just a final decision that needs to be made, absolutely. Now that decision could be whether you're coming or whether you're going. So potentially a massive exodus coming in around you, or balancing the scales in some way. So it could be mediating a situation. Okay, you might need to mediate a certain situation in regards to love. Now, I feel like you will hold a lot of power or a lot of influence, Libra, when it comes to matters of love this month. And I really feel like it's your decision that's going to be the catalyst for something, the jumping off point, that's going to somehow kickstart a sequence of events. So I feel like you hold that power and the decision is going to be yours. Whether or not you're in a healthy mind state to make that decision, I'm not sure, but I feel like you're going to be very confident. I mean, especially towards the end of the month, I feel like you could be quite confident in the decision that you make. But just be mindful that Page of Swords doesn't necessarily think clearly. The Justice card, however, is very adamant, very certain, very stubborn, very direct, and very convinced of his decisions. So there's two very conflicting views here, or it could be that you might find you're on two ends of the spectrum here as well. And look, there's a lot to think about. You do have the Seven of Pentacles here as well, so there's obviously a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot of investigating, or it's almost like you're looking back how far you've come with someone. It might be, for some of you, you might be wanting to disconnect with someone. And you might be weighing up the pros and cons of this person, or the pros and cons of the relationship that you're in, what you're gaining from it, what you're still seeking, what's lack, what's limitation, because you did have the Eight of Cups coming up as well. So the fact that that has come up, I feel like there's an important decision that you're going to need to make, and you're very motivated to do that. Queen of Wands is also here. Now, this could be a Libra coming in, a destined Leo coming in. Queen of Wands rules attraction and spiritual connection here. So for some of you, you are establishing more intimacy, maybe more love. Maybe the person is taking more initiative, but there's more initiative that's going to be taken in your love relationships. And if it's not that, then it's ego. Someone needs you to stroke their ego, or they're showing off a lot, and you'll see that. You'll see that side to them. You'll be very, very observant. But it can be egotistic energy or behaviors that might be displayed around you. But the Page of Pentacles with the 7, there might be a destined earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who is coming in around you as well. Someone wants to offer you the world. Now, that last column really speaks to me about long distance, or someone who's foreign. You have differences in culture, maybe nationality, languages. This person keeps coming back around. If you haven't heard from them, if they've left, they're coming back. If they're around you now, they might leave. It's coming and going, and there could be a lot of back and forth. But the Page of Pentacles is very fixated on the Pentacle here, and the World card looks to the Page. So there could be someone, and it might not be someone foreign. It could be someone observing you online. Maybe someone that's been trying to reach out to you through online dating platforms, through online forums, through social media. But this person has been fixated on you for quite some time, Libra, whether you're aware of it or not. And maybe this is the month where they actually make some sort of pass at you. Try and make a pass, try to forward their advances somehow. Try to get in touch. They might feel a little bit embarrassed to do that. I don't know why. You might have mutual friends. Maybe this person is from your past. Maybe, you went to school together. You worked at the same place. But I wouldn't say it's shyness, but it's foolishness. I mean, maybe you've just ended a relationship, so they're a bit wary about coming across as too eager, or jumping into something very soon after they know you've just ended something, or you've just parted ways with someone, or maybe you're going through a divorce. So I think they're equipped with some knowledge about you. And maybe, just maybe, it's their hesitancy that's also coming forward with the general reading that came forward in the Page of Swords, who wants the happily ever after with you, but doesn't know how to go about it, doesn't know how to act. So it could be, as I said, a multitude of things coming in regards to love. But look, the Justice card can also be contracts and legalities. So some of you might be making the move to move into each other. There is a home or a certain living situation that you'll be able to enjoy together in some regard. And for the most part, I think there is a smooth living situation between you and potentially this person. Let's move on to career, however. Business. Let's see what comes up for you here, Libra. Business, career, finance, professional pursuits, creative pursuits. Okay. Okay, there is a wonderful meeting that will go fairly well with the beautiful Two of Cups and the Star card here. Now, this could be a job interview. This could be a collaboration. I think for the most part it is destined, and I do feel like that could be quite successful, okay, especially because that Two of Cups is sitting on top of the Six of Cups. So it could even be two important meetings, two people you might interview, two successful candidates, two even job offers could even come forward because of this. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you'll be holding something in your hands, Libra. Now, this could be an asset, this could be a monetary gain, this could be a contract, but there's something that's going to come to you and it's going to result in monetary growth. Now, could be a promotion. I don't think so, though. I think it's more someone wanting to meet with you, wanting your advice, wanting to see where you stand. An offer could come because sometimes the Page of Cups can offer us things we'd only imagined. Now, I think for some of you, something you've dreamt of or visualized, because the Page of Cups energy represents the Pisces. Pisces are the dreamers of the universe, of the zodiac, and they can conjure up all these creative universes and stories and ideas and concepts, etc. So something you've dreamt about, maybe creatively. Maybe you saw yourself having an office, you saw yourself working a part of a certain project, you saw yourself working from home, you saw yourself becoming a writer. It's the star card is going to bring star quality to something here, and it's going to make your dreams and hopes and wishes come true in regards to career or money or finance. So yes, there could be quite a bit of money coming to you with the Queen of Pentacles. Could also be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who's bringing you more luck in your career or helping you, giving you some sort of platform, two legs to stand on, a platform, some sort of elevation or even recognition here as well. So that's quite interesting that has come up. But there is the exodus. Some of you are leaving a job. The Five of Swords, walking away from a situation. You are the Swords. Some of you might be leaving a situation because you're starting something from home, or something from home, perhaps an independent venture, is generating enough money or is becoming more demanding of your time, your energy, your resources, and you might have to put something down, okay? Put something down for the time being. Maybe step back, reduce your hours. It could be reduction of hours, reduction of involvement in something, pulling back. But I love what the Two of Cups represent. It is an important meeting, but it is two people agreeing on a meeting. And then I did mention some sort of celebration here. So I like what it represents. And the Star card is also public awareness. So you're going to go exclusive or launch something or go public with it and have the world know your name or be attributed to something here. And there could be a bit of a trial and error phase as well. I say that because the people are emotional here and he has to pick up the swords once again. And also the Fool can be seen as someone inexperienced, and he takes things as they come. He doesn't necessarily pre-plan. So there could be a bit of a testing phase happening. Might be a probation. You might be testing certain products, certain services. You might be testing the waters of a person, you know, of a situation. But it's a trial and error phase. I think that's what's coming up for you during this time. There's testing. Why? Because you might change your mind. Page of Cups is also fickle energy. So this is having one thing being done one way and then changing your mind. And that's okay. I think you need to go through that because you need to rule out and weed out everything that doesn't work. So it's a bit of a filtration process happening. And the reason I say that is because the Star card is represented as the Aquarius, the water bearer. And this is all about purification, healing, mending, sifting through something. Sifting through the nitty gritty, sifting through contracts, going over things with a fine comb. It's really investigating things, I think. But ultimately, things will be very much more settled, I think, because you have that Queen, and she's deeply settled in her ways. She's got a routine going. She's got a good system that works for her, and she starts to see resources and gains come to her in whichever way: money, through clients, through reviews, through interactions. She has those things around her. So I think for the most part that is quite positive here, Libra. But look, I will leave your reading at that. I do want to thank you again for tuning in. It really does mean a lot.